Hey everybody, my name is Mike. I am not for Coltrane. Welcome to your Coltrane Tuesdays on this rather damp and rainy 10th day of December 2019. This is the second episode of the second season here for the Coltrane Tuesdays show. Thank you very much for joining me. If you're watching this on the replay, thanks very much for checking this out. Go ahead and hit that like button or that share button so the more people can see this kind of cool stuff happening here on Facebook. I have mentioned, if you saw the promotional image I sent out, that there's a big announcement coming today. So I'll get to that very, very shortly. I'm going to start off with the song like we do. We will play I'll tell you about the announcement and some cool stuff happening, and we will play a round of the Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game. Just a refresher, the way that the Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game works is that you, who are watching right now, have an opportunity to say what I should have to play before this webcast is over. You give me the name of a song, and then I have to try to play it. If it is a song that I know, then I will just go ahead and perform it, hopefully adequately. We'll see. If it is a song that I kind of sort of know, I then have to figure it out here in front of everybody, and we'll see how that goes. If I do not know the song at all, I have to make up a brand new song right here on the spot with the same name as the song that you requested, thereby technically satisfying the requirement. That is how we play the Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game. So get your requests together. If I don't have any live requests, I pull one out of this fun little bag of requests that people have made at earlier events, in which case we do one of those. But we'll get started by doing a song of my choice. Many of you have seen me perform this particular song before. You probably know where this is going. This is the one about pancakes. And what this has to do with my special announcement will become clear shortly. So many of you have probably also heard me do the introduction to this song, so I will do a version of that right here. I usually point out that I got my start as a performer many years ago as the frontman of a Jimmy Buffett cover band. We were based in Ellicott City, Maryland, but we traveled all over the area, all over the Baltimore area, sometimes down to the Washington, D.C. area. We were called Wasting Daylight, by the way, which I still think is a pretty good name for a band. And on one occasion we ventured up into rural southern Pennsylvania and performed at an actual event called the Rudy's Ransom Annual Pancake Breakfast. Yes, the Rudy's Ransom Annual Pancake Breakfast. And for many years I told people the story about what exactly made this event so bizarre and wonderful, until finally I stopped and I paused and I asked myself, as so many of us have before, what would Jimmy Buffett do? Clearly he would turn it into a song, so that's what I did. She's been sipping on Bloody Marys since about 7 a.m. Got her Hawaiian shirt on, she's ready for the fun of again. There's sausages on the griddle, she's got that orange juice ready to pour. It's breakfast time in the country, so come on up to her door. Down that gravel road she's in a lightning load in the way that only she can. Down at the family farm, just head up to that barn and line right up with her clan. Here at the Rudy's Ransom Annual Pancake Breakfast. Rudy's Ransom Annual Pancake Breakfast. The band's playing Jimmy Buffett. They're set up in the barn over there, and everybody's singing Margarita Bell as they wave their plastic forks in the air. She works the buffet line, serving up those good pancakes. She flirts with all the old men and with boys a third of her age. People sit on the ground, they pass cold ones around. They laugh and they celebrate. And while they meet and greet, the dogs sneak up and eat the sausage right off of their plate. Here at the Rudy's Ransom Annual Pancake Breakfast. Rudy's Ransom Annual Pancake Breakfast. foundations are crude. The only bathroom is an outhouse. She's painted periwinkle. People don't mind having a good old time. Then it started to sprinkle. People scatter in the downpour. She's dancing in the rain. 'Cause when life is just so damn good, there isn't any cause to complain. She spins around while the rain's falling down. The band's still playing Brown Eyed Girl. She feels the rain on her face. She knows this is her place. She doesn't have a care in the world. Here at the Rudy's Ransom annual pancake breakfast. 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 There you go, the Rudy's Ransom annual pancake breakfast. Hey, we've got a couple people checking us out. Thanks very much to everyone who is watching along with us here. And I mentioned that, well, first off, I should say this is a song that I've done on a regular basis on this particular program, but there's a reason that I'm doing it today. This is a song that I wrote quite a few years ago, obviously based on actual events that happened even longer ago. But I haven't had a recording of this song available that anyone could go pick up or stream or listen to until now. Because now we have, this is very exciting, this has been many years in the making. I at last have a brand new EP, a brand new set of recordings here. They are available now. In fact, today is the launch of the digital launch of the new EP. The EP is called Fuzziness and Breath. I actually did the song Fuzziness and Breath at the end of the last webcast, which is why I did not start off with it here, even though that probably would have been appropriate. But hey, you know, that's how it works. So this is available now. Fuzziness and Breath is available now on Spotify and on Apple Music and on Google Play Music and on Amazon for download and streaming, and CD Baby and Bandcamp and Reverb Nation and all of the fun places that you can go get music. I'll mention that the tracks it has on it, of course, Fuzziness and Breath. It has New York to Baltimore, another one that people really respond to, Wish You Well, and the Rudy's Ransom annual pancake breakfast. Those 4 songs are on this particular EP. It's structured kind of like a single and kind of like an EP, so there are 4 songs on it, but it also is, there's one song that has a full band recording, full studio, full band recording, which is very cool. It features Dave Fry, the one and only Dave Fry. He plays some mandolin. Shawn Cav, also known as Shaun Cav, also known as SeanCav.com. He's playing the bass on it, and Dave Deubler plays some drums. I'd fill it out with a couple of guitars and some percussion. And all of that is for the new version of Fuzziness and Breath, which is the lead track on this. The other tracks are just me, with varying amounts of studio fun that's involved on them. But yeah, you can go and, you know, whenever you stream this, I get like 1/10 of a cent. So hey, stream it a lot, because I appreciate that. It helps me continue to do more performances and more recordings and those sorts of things. You can add me to playlists, all of those things. I will post links in the description afterwards to where you can get where you can find the recording online. Thanks very much, Janine. Janine Otten saying very cool, congratulations. Thanks very much, Janine. Janine, another wonderful local performer here in the Lehigh Valley. So check that out on all the digital platforms. And if you would like an actual physical CD, you know, to hang on your wall or whatever people do with CDs these days, I will have that available this Friday. So I'm doing a show at Godfrey Daniels with Alyssa Lou Allen. Alyssa, you know her from Rio Bossa and from Soul Folks and from Jacopus Punch and all sorts of cool things. She and I are performing as a duo, warming up the stage for the Kennedys at Godfrey Daniels this Friday. Let me make sure I have that information here and correct. The Godfrey Daniels show this Friday is an 8 p.m. show, and you can go to godfreydaniels.org to get your seat, to pay for your advance tickets. The Kennedys come through Godfrey Daniels around this time every year. They do an amazing show. It is a lot of fun. There are still some seats available, but act now to make sure you can still get a spot, because there is a chance it'll sell out. So please go ahead and make sure you get your seat. I'd be remiss also if I didn't give a huge thanks to Jason Reif of Freestone Productions. Jason worked with me to produce this. We co-produced it really, but it was helpful to have his steady hand to guide the process and offer suggestions, and for me to say, yes, that's an excellent idea, or I think we want to do something a little bit different. He was very gracious about working with me, letting me do a decent amount of the recording on my own, which we then took back into his studio to work with, put all that together. So Jason has been very patient and a great friend throughout this process. Definitely check out Freestone Productions. Definitely check out Jason Reif. He's worked with a lot of cool musicians here in the Lehigh Valley. So definitely check out Jason. I will also mention, of course, my songwriting partner Jonathan co-wrote or worked with me to write the Fuzziness and Breath song, as well as New York to Baltimore. So big thanks to Jonathan for letting me run and put both of those songs on the new disc. And also shout out to Michael Kubel, one of my colleagues from when I was back working at the newspaper here in town. He took in fact a lot of really cool photographs of me. This is fun fact. This is actually down at the Colonial Industrial Quarter, down along the Monocacy here in Bethlehem, PA. And Mike did a great job helping me realize the vision and bring to life the vision that I had for the photos, and took a lot of great ones. So you'll be seeing a lot of Mike's photos on all of my social media properties starting today. So that's cool. I'm very grateful for that. And I will also mention that, like I said, Dave Deubler and Shawn Cav and Dave Fry perform on Fuzziness and Breath with me. And there are lots of places that you can go see them performing. Dave Fry, among the many places he is performing in the coming weeks, at Miller Symphony Hall. Dave Fry is performing at Miller Symphony Hall as part of a family holiday show on the 19th. So that is a week from Thursday. A family holiday show, Miller Symphony Hall with Dave Fry. He's also doing a family carol sing at Godfrey Daniels on the 22nd of December. So definitely check those out. You can also go to his website, davefrymusic.com. Both Shaun and Dave Deubler perform. They perform in a bunch of different bands. They perform in a couple different bands together. Among them is Doyle and the Dudes, backing up John Doyle. They play a lot of really fun covers. They have a show coming up also on the 19th at 10 p.m. at the Fun House right next door to Godfrey Daniels. So Dave Fry is in Allentown on the 19th. Shaun and Dave are backing up John Doyle for Doyle and the Dudes on the 19th at the Fun House. Also check out Shawn Cav's Facebook page, because he has lots of things about the cool things he is doing. And that's where we are. So let's see, what else can I tell you? I will also mention another thing happening on the 19th, which is a really busy night. December 19th, a week from this Thursday, I'm going to be the featured performer at the Arts Quest open mic over at Steel Stacks, also here in Bethlehem, PA. Billy Bauer does a great job hosting that, and I have an opportunity to be there on the 19th, so that will be a lot of fun. Go check out those things. All right, I will mention we are coming up on time for me to do the Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game. If you are just joining us, I'll recap the rules. Give me a song suggestion of something that I should have to play. Give you the name of a song I should have to play. Then I'll have to play it right here. If I know the song, I'll just play it. If I kind of sort of know the song, I'll have to figure it out here in front of everybody. And if I do not know the song at all, I have to make a brand new song on the spot with the same name as the song that was requested, thereby technically satisfying the requirement. If I don't get any live requests, I'll pull one out of the bag. But Janine, if you're still watching, Gerard, hey, Gerard Longo is watching all the way from Nashville, Tennessee. If any of you guys are still watching and have a song request, pop in with that while I finish up the announcements here about other cool things that are happening. I will also mention my friends over at Touchstone Theater are in the middle of the season when they have the Christmas City Follies show this year. It started last week. It started on the December 5th. It is every night from Thursday through Saturday at 8 o'clock over at Touchstone Theater. They have a matinee on Sundays at 2 in the afternoon. It goes until the 22nd. I will also mention that it is pay what you will on Thursdays as long as there are seats, which is a great way to go out and check it out and see what it's about. If you have never seen or never even heard of the Christmas City Follies, go check that out. It's a cabaret style kind of sketch comedy thing. They write a brand new show every year. There are some recurring characters that show up year after year after year after year, but they write a brand new show every year, which is very cool. So go check out Christmas City Follies over at Touchstone Theater. And finally, if you've been anywhere near social media here in the Lehigh Valley for the past couple of days, you've probably been hearing about the Lehigh Valley Music Awards. The voting is open now for the Lehigh Valley Music Awards. That goes through the evening of the 22nd, but don't wait because sometimes it's a little dodgy in terms of when it actually ends up turning off. They say you can vote through the 22nd, but if you want to make sure your vote gets counted, go ahead and plan to vote by the 20th, just to be sure, so you don't run out of time. Don't put this one off. There are a lot of very deserving performers who are here in the Lehigh Valley who are doing really cool things, who are on the ballot. I'll talk a little bit more about that in the next show and name some names. But basically, go and vote if you are yourself a musician or someone who's involved with the venue here in the Lehigh Valley. You get to vote in the industry ballot. If you are not directly involved in music, but you'd like to come out and see shows and that sort of thing, there's a fan ballot that anyone can vote on, whether you're in the industry or not. There are a lot of really cool people. I am honored and grateful that I've been nominated again this year as one of the best folk performers. That is on the industry ballot. But I'm up against so many great performers. It's really cool to be included in that list along with all the other people who are nominated for that. So I would love your vote, but also more important than that, just vote for people that you think are deserving of the awards. So go check that out. Go to the Lehigh Valley Music Awards page. I will post a link in the description once we're done with the live webcast here. All right, seeing now, stay in this page. No, I don't want to end the broadcast. See if anyone is, nope, I don't have any other requests yet, which means that in the time that we have left, I need to do a request from the bag here. Let's see what requests we have for the Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game today. Let's see. I don't feel particularly good about this, but we're going to see how it goes. So a thing that I should mention is that if I actually don't know the song at all, it's kind of easier to make up the brand new song on the spot rather than trying to fumble my way through one that I kind of sort of know. And so the request today is for Yesterday. I'm not sure I can't quite read the name of the individual who requested it. I think it says Ericturus? E.K. Ectorus? I don't know what that is, but I'm going to assume that they meant the Beatles song, a great Paul McCartney song, which I don't know how to play. But that's not going to stop me, because it hasn't stopped me before. Alright, so let's see. If I were going to figure this out. I should try to find an easy key to play it in. it a little bit easier to bring it down. And then I need to figure out how to play the bridge. Paul McCartney, I'm really very sorry. Well, let's see how this goes. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now I only think they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I only want to hide away. Oh, I believe yesterday. Why think she wouldn't say. I know something's wrong now. I long for yesterday. So rather famously, Paul wrote this melody. It sounded really familiar, so he couldn't quite figure out if it was brand new or not. So he made up just some nonsense words to it first, which that's the tradition that we're gonna be in right now. Scrambled eggs. Oh, baby, how I love your legs. I can't think of anything else that rhymes with legs. Oh, I wish I had scrambled eggs. But I'm not allowed to make up words about not knowing the words, so I'm just gonna keep singing about breakfast. Breakfast time always costs much more than just a dime. But I think that I can find a rhyme if I believe in yesterday. Pancakes, something I already sang about today, but that song is gone long away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Why think I should sing about something other than my breakfast? I know something's wrong now. I long for yesterday. Wow, that was terrible. I mean, I feel okay about having come up with chords that kind of sort of resemble the actual song, but yeah. So a tricky thing about that one is that it's not just a couplet that rhymes. You've got to have like 3 or 4 lines that all rhyme together, and my brain was not up for that today. So in any case, thanks very much to this guy for that song suggestion. If you remember who you are, then thank you for that, and I'm sorry. And that is how we play the Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game. Well, I think that's about all the time we have, and heaven knows I can't do any worse than that. So I think we're just going to leave it there. So again, remember to check out the new EP. The new EP called Fuzziness and Breath, available to stream right now. So go please check that out. Thanks very much to all of you who are watching. Thanks to I can speak words. Thanks very much to everyone who checks out the EP, everyone who streams it on the Spotify or the Apple Music or the Google Play or any of those things. I'll post some links in the description so that people can go find that and listen to it. It is also available for download on a variety of platforms if you want to have it on your actual device so that no one can take it away from you. I fully support that. As well as check out the show this Friday at Godfrey Daniels, where I'll be singing with Alyssa Lou Ann and opening up for the Kennedys, which will be the first time anywhere, any place that you can get a physical copy of the CD. So please check that out. Thanks very much to everyone who is watching. Thanks very much to anyone who clicks the like or the share button so more people can see me struggle through iconic Paul McCartney songs. And again, of course, we'll be back here next week and we'll do more stuff and it'll be fun, maybe. No, it'll be fun. It'll be fun even if I don't do very well, because that's how the show works. My name is Mike. I'm not for Coltrane. Thanks very much for watching. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. I will see you next time.